siku zingabelekiwa banu abatile batakela kunzibona mana ngazishinga imandama miri akonta shitebe ambalisa mwana wakwe manu iwa baba saka tanzi tisa mata owabikumane aimela wakokotela mata wazitela wakukulu wazitela wazishika wazitenuta marama owabikumane aimela wakokotela mata wazitela wakukulu wazitela wazishika wazitenuta marama China mwananga igwa bobazakile imbelela bazitiselati makariba imbelela China mwananga igwa bobazakile imbelela bazitiselati niko makariba imbelela China mwananga igwa bobazakile imbelela bazitiselati niko namuhla ziburile zibona sonisaba sonihona leso sasiko China mwananga igwa bobazakile imbelela bazitiselati niko makariba imbelela China mwananga igwa bobazakile imbelela bazitiselati niko
Together with the lady minister. His worship, the mayor in absentia. I also salute her with all my respect in his position. And also to the graduates who are with us today, the ladies and the gentlemen, the lady ministers, and to our mother of the congregations, together with our fathers, with all our guests today. I'm saying his mouth must be with you. In this wonderful day of commemoration, we are remembering the heroes of the house of the Lord. Our father, the prophet. Our father, Baba Masa. Together with our mother, the prophetess. Our mother, Meana. We also remember them today together with all what they did. We also remember our father, Baba Marahu, with all the duties, the miracles he had performed in this place. First of all, let me start with our father, Baba Masango. I first met him during the year 1950. I was still very young during those times. I came to that place of Digatole. I was suffering from the side paralysis because I used to have some fallings. Now I had seen our father, Baba Masango, my uncle, Baba Malgasi. Many of you know him. He was the secretary here in the office. He took me and he sent me to the prophet. I am like our father Babuntapo, who could not describe Baba Masango because he was just beyond prophet. When I arrived as a person who was suffering from the side paralysis, he gave me the bottle of water. He prayed for me. You know, for us black people would like to hear what is this person saying when he prays. As I was young, I wanted to know exactly what was he going to say when he was praying for me. Unfortunately, I couldn't hear what he was saying when he prayed. He was making a huge cry to his Father in heavens. He would say, "Our Father, our Father, our Father." Now this prayer deepened in me. I was wondering, this person who was talking about the Father who is in heavens, he wasn't saying anything except the cry. But I really believed that I was going to be well.
Ngempela ngayithola.
Really, I got well.
Ngaluka inyawo lelo.
My leg now became straightened.
Lelo nyawo lathi malizophola ngaba nento ephuma la ngaphansi ingathi ibhamuza.
Now in my foot there was something that came underneath.
Yaphuma amanzi green.
This thing, it came with water, green water.
Suka lapho inyawo lami laluka.
Immediately after that, my feet was normal again.
Manje ngangazi noba ngathi ngizambuza ukuthi ufana noJesu na.
Now I was confused because I was wondering whether this person was like Jesus Christ.
Ngoba isifo sami
Because my
wasiceda ngalala nakuphi ngomthandazo kuphela.
Because he managed to make my disease vanish without maybe being admitted to anywhere, but using only prayer.
Ngabo namhlanje ngiyamkhumbula.
Now today I remember him.
Okwesibini kumkhumbula kwami ubaba.
Now secondly, the way I remember him.
Mhla wengibiza ekuseni ngo5 o'clock.
It was the time when he called upon me. It was early in the morning at about 5.
Kusenala amafoni la ayenzwa kanje.
There were those phones where you would cycle them when you ring them.
Wathi makoti ngicela ukuthi ngibone namhlanje.
He said, "My bride, I would like to see you today.
Nginendaba zakho."
There is something that I would like to tell you."
Lapho ngathuka.
I was so amazed and I was so shivering.
Sengasazi nokuthi mangithini.
I didn't even know what to do or what to say.
Okanye lezi ndaba zindaba ezizawuthi namhlanje ngiyahamba emhlabeni.
I didn't know whether he was going to astonish me by saying, maybe this is my last day on earth.
Wathi uqeda umsebenzi wakho mawuqedile bese uza kimi.
He said, "You must finish up your work and immediately you should come to me."
Manje ngathi kubaba ngeke ngiye ngedwa.
Now I said to our father, that is the husband, I wouldn't go there alone.
Ngoba ngazi ngiyotyelwane namhlanje.
Because today I really don't know what kind of news I'm going to receive.
Ngempela wavuma ukuthi siyohamba sobabili.
Now our father, Baba Maraho, agreed that we should go together. He accompanied me.
Ngempela ke sahamba mase ngibuya eshop.
Immediately after I came from the shop, we had to go.
Seza khona ubaba.
We came to our father.
Safika esephelanda.
We arrived in him when he was in his home at Pelandaba.
1981.
Now it was during 1981.
Masifika kuyo wathi masambe siye esontweni.
Now when we arrived in him, he said to us, "Let us go to the church."
Ngoba lezi ndaba ngiyozikhulumela etempeleni.
Because what I'm going to do, I must say it when we are inside the temple.
Maya sefika kule office yakhe.
When he arrived in his office here in the temple,
lapho wayegqokela khona.
where he used to wear,
Sangena khona.
we entered the place.
Lapho ke wasitshela indaba zokuthi fanele ukuthi sizibeke phansi leli bandla leli uzolishiya kithi ngoba isikhathi sakhe sesiphelile.
And then he told us in that room that we need to be humbled people because this congregation is going to leave it with us because his days on earth are gone.
Anginomtshela ke owakwenzayo kithi.
I cannot tell you what he did to us immediately after that.
Ngoba niyohamba seniyenza abantwana bendobo akwenze kithi nithi nani.
Because what he did on us, you may go out and do it to your children.
Ekuphumeni kwethu lapho ke
immediately when we're out of that place.
Mase zosibeka ukuthi singama bishop.
When now he ordained us as the bishops,
Lelinye lamalanga engeke ngilikhohle lelo.
it is one of the days that I wouldn't forget.
Baba sathi makufanele sigqoke sizawugqoka kungolosihlanu ntambama.
Now when the time had come, it was in the afternoon, the time for gowning.
Wangifonela futhi wathi size ngolosine.
Our father phoned me again and then he said, we should come here on Thursday.
Unge umlingo lo uzawukhona unqoba mangolosine.
So that this temptation that he could say, he would be able to defeat it if it is on Thursday.
Batyelwa ke nabaningi sasawugqoka nabo.
So many that were going to be gowned with, they were told.
Beza ke abanye futhi bafika late ke abanye ngoba bakude.
They came, but some of them, they arrived very late because they are coming from faraway places.
Ilizwe walikhulumayo kithi.
Now, this is the word that he said to us.
Mani ngabekwa ngabanye lama bishop akhona.
If you could be ordained by the other bishops who are here today,
Banibeka isandla
if those ones can put their hand on you,
ukufa kwenu.
you will die.
Ngempela wazama umzamo wonke zange sibekwe thina ngama bishop amanye isandla.
He managed to do it possible that no bishop had to lay the hand over us.
Amen. Yonke lezo zinto ngiyazikhumbula namhlanje.
All those things, I remember them today.
Ngoba sengisele ngedwa.
Because now I am left all alone.
Nobaba bengilaywa naye akasekho.
Even the father whom we used to get instructions, he is no longer with us at all.
Ngidluleke ngize kumama.
Now, let me go to the next point, to our mother.
Umama wethu bekungumuntu obukhali kakhulu.
Our mother was a person who was very good in reprimanding.
Kepha isandla sakhe besisihle kakhulu.
But when it comes to his hand or the way of discipline, it was a very good one.
Ebeclean ezithanda.
She was a person who was very neat.
Ethanda abomama abasebenzayo.
She liked mothers who were dedicated in doing their work.
Ethanda abomama abaphatha imizi yabo kahle.
He liked the mothers who handled their homestead with care.
Engafuni futhi umama onesikhwele.
She wouldn't like any woman who was jealous.
Ebethi ma ungasebenzi.
She used to say, if you are lazy, maybe you don't want to work at all.
Noba umsebenzi ungakhona ukusebenza.
Or maybe you were unable to work.
Athi zifundise into yokuthi uphile ngayo.
She said you should learn something in which you are going to live on.
Ungaloko wacela imali kubaba njalo imihla namalanga wena ubaba mayengena umfuna izimali.
You need not to ask some money from the husband every day when the husband enters the house. The only thing you ask the money.
Thenga enye into naye afika jabule ngelinye ilanga.
You must buy something so that when he arrives in another day, he becomes very happy.
Okunye ke ngingakulibali kuye.
Now, another thing that I must not forget from her.
Ebethembe umthandazo kakhulu.
She was very much trustworthy with a lot of faith when it comes to prayer.
Ngikhumbula ngiphuka inyawo lona leli paralyzed.
I remember when my leg was broken, the one that was suffering from paralysis.
Ngifaka isamente lapha enyaweni.
I was putting a cement on my leg.
Manje wangibiza wathi ngize khona lapha emission.
Now she called me, she said, I must go to her in the mission.
Mangifika khona uthi makoti hamba uyongena esiwashweni.
When I came to her, she said to me, oh my bride, can't you go to the holy pool, please?
ungene lapha esiwashweni uzophila mawungena esiwashweni.
Just enter into this holy pool and I'm telling you, you are going to feel well.
Manje uvalo lami ngangithuka ukuthi phela iplaster le mayingangena emanzini izoqina lenyawo bese ngiyaphuka kakhulu manje.
Now I was very much worried because I was worried that the water would penetrate through the cement and then it would make things worse.
Manje ngathi ngizokwenza njani Nkosi yami kodwa ngiyafuna nokuya kulesi siwasho.
I said, what is it that I'm going to do? Because I also want to go to this holy pool.
Wavela uMahelna.
There appeared Machel,
Indodakazi yakababa nomama.
the son-in-law of our father and our mother. Or daughter.
Wathi straight ungayi lapha emanzini yokuphuka lenyawo.
And she said, Sisi, don't go there, otherwise we'll get broken here.
Manje watshela umama wathi yokuphuka. Makangayongena emanzini makathelwe nje ngamanzi.
She told my mother that no, she's going to get broken, only water must be poured on her.
Manje umama wathi hayi mina bengifuna ngene lapha azophila kahle.
Our mother said, I wanted her to enter into the holy pool so that she can get well.
Kepha ke kwaphelela ngayo sisi Mahelna.
But everything that was done was according to Sis Machel.
Azange ngibe ngene emanzini ngathelwa ngamanzi.
I never went into the water. They simply took the water and poured it on me.
Indlela yenkolo ke yonke leyo wesibonisa ukuthi umuntu uphila ngomthandazo akaphili ngezinto eziningi zona lezi sizenzayo emhlabeni.
That showed that she had a lot of faith and she wasn't using things that are used on earth.
Amen. Ngizodlula ke ngiye kubaba wethu baba uMarafu.
Now let me go on to our father Baba Marafu.
Nokumkhumbula kwami.
How do I remember him?
Ubaba bekungumuntu ophansi kakhulu.
Our father, he was a person who was very humble.
Wephansi ngisho nasekhaya.
Very humbled even at home.
Bungeke umuzwa alwisa ngisho umntwana.
You didn't even hear him shouting even the child.
Ma umntwana errong bevela afaka iswazi nje kuphela.
If the child has done something wrong, he would take the whip and whip the child.
Athi lento yenzayo ayikho kahle.
He would say, what you are doing is not right.
Unyamezele ke izimpi ashiwe nazo ubaba Masango.
He persevered all the wars, the confrontations that he had been left with our father Baba Masango.
Enyamezele umyivimba ehlombe lakhe.
Persevering all the whips on her back, on his back.
Enyamezele imbumbulu zisanga phambili.
He was persevering some bullets that were coming from the front
Nasemaqaleni
and all the sides,
ngisho nangasemva kwakhe.
even from the back.
Unyamezele kwaza kuba sebugcineni.
He persevered until to the end.
Kepha enelizwi linye ukuthi
But he was always having this word.
abantwana bakababa Masango ngiyabathanda.
The children of our father Baba Masango, I love them.
Mangahamba la ngizofika ngithini kubaba Masango.
If I can live and go to heavens, what would I say to our father Baba Masango?
Ngizothini isizwe sakhe ngisishiye kude.
I would say his children, the congregation, where is it that I have left them?
Ubaba uMarafu ke usebenzile lapha esontweni.
Our father Baba Maraho had worked so hard here in the church.
Ubaba ushiyeli khona leli sonto.
Our father left this church as it is.
Ubaba mprofiti.
Our father, the prophet.
Ubaba uMarafu ushintshe wonke ama-tiles ebela.
Our father Baba Maraho changed all the floor tiles which were here.
Wafaka lana wabonayo namhlanje.
He put in the tiles that you see today.
Ngoba abantu abaningi bebewa lapho omunye usibiza wami.
Many people would fall here like one of my relatives.
wathi mayefika lapha emnyango wophuka lapha ngendlela yamanzi.
When she reaches the door, she got broken because of water.
Manje le ndaba yamwarisha kakhulu.
Now this thing worried our father a lot
Waze wafaka la tiles lapha.
until he decided to put on the tiles that you see.
Wakhile nalapha ama office lapha wawandisa.
He also built, extended the offices here,
Wafaka ne fence kahle,
also putting the fence around.
wafaka ne paving.
He also put the paving.
Namhlanje kubukeka kahle asibinadaka ngisho noma sekunetha imvula.
Today it is very nice. You can't even see the mud even when the rain pours.
Wakhile namasonto
He had built even the temples.
noba engawaqedanga ayeshiwe ubaba Masaba.
Though he couldn't finish the number in which he was instructed by our father, Baba Masa.
Ngakho ke siyamkhumbula naye.
Therefore, we remember him.
Kakhulukazi mina ngimkhumbula kakhulu nasekhayeni lami.
More especially me, I remember him even when I'm at home.
Ngangithi ngeke ngazi after 46 years ngihlala naye.
I never realized that after 14 years, 46 years being together with him,
Ngizothi mangifika endlini ngiphile.
when I arrived at home, I would get well.
Kodwa ke ngemithandazo yenu naku ngiyaphila.
Because of your prayers, today I am alive.
Nami ngiyafisa
I also wish
ukuthi nginisebenzele ngendlela le ubaba Marafu nobaba wethu umprofiti besebenza ngakhona.
to do the things and help you the way our father did,
Ngithole impilo,
so that you can get health.
sithole ukuzwana.
And then we can be together and be united.
Lenkonzo ushilo umeya wathi maye ngahlangana ingaba inkonzo enkulu kakhulu.
As the message from his worship, the mayor said, if this church can be united, it could be a very big church.
Manje ke seyihlukana kaningi ningi.
Now it has so many fractions.
Singazi ukuthi zenziwa yini kahle.
We don't know then the cause.
Amen. Ihlukene iLesotho. Kwahlukana Everton.
There was a fraction of Everton.
Kwahlukana iMadadeni.
Then it was followed by the fraction of Madadini.
Kwahlukana iLesotho.
Came or followed the fraction of Lesotho.
Umuntu wayemthanda kakhulu Baba Marafu.
And the person whom he loved so much, our father, Baba Marafu.
Baningi ke nabanye abancanyana sengibala abakhulu.
There are also other fractions which are smaller, but I'm concentrating to the major ones.
Njengobaba uMoyane Davidton.
Like Baba Moyana in Davidton.
Angimbali ngoba ngomncanyana ke.
I wouldn't count him because it's just a small fraction.
Njengabanye engababali bakhona nabo.
And others that I can't count, but they are there.
Ngibala laba bebenamandla kakhulu.
I'm counting the ones who were very strengthened.
Masingahlangana kungabikho lama fraction.
If we could be united without all these fractions,
ngaba sesiyadlula kwi5 million manje.
we could be beyond 5 million, that is the membership of the church.
Amen. Ngiyabonga kubaba.
Thank you very much to our fathers.
Ngiyamkhumbula ubaba Marafu.
I remember our father, Baba Marafu.
Abe nathi asenze ukuthi sisebenze kunye nabo baba bethu.
He must be with us and he must make it a point that we are working together with our fathers.
Makumhlula ayocela nakubaba wakhe ubaba umprofiti.
If he could not do it, he must also ask the help of the prophet Baba Masa.
Njenge executive